What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're going to be revisiting the minimal desk setup I made last year, but I've made some tweaks to take it to the next level. Now, I wanted to create a desk setup that didn't need a ton of bells and whistles, but would have everything I need and still have a clean layout. This is a setup for those of us who use our laptops for everything, but want a nice space to dock it in when we get home. So the first thing you'll notice that's different is this Dell XPS 15 hooked up to this beautiful LG monitor. By simply plugging in one cable, this XPS 15 is ready to be used like a desktop. And I need to emphasize this, folks. One Thunderbolt cable makes the whole setup come alive. Once we're plugged in, you get access to everything you see on the desk here, and it's a pretty seamless transformation and I love it, so thumbs up if you're feeling that too. Now, of course, I have to show my PC folks some love, so we've got the Dell XPS 15 here, and this is probably the most beautiful Dell laptop I've ever seen. It has a sleek aluminum finish with carbon fiber under the lid. The Infinity Edge display is stunning since it's a 4K touchscreen and truly gives that near bezel-less feeling. I've even been able to game on it a little. Obviously, it's not as powerful as machines designed for gaming, but it's decent enough. This XPS 15 is running an Intel Core i7 processor with 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of solid state storage. Really, you can use any laptop with a Thunderbolt 3 port to jump into this setup. And even though the XPS's 15-inch display is beautiful, it can be a bit limiting if you want to do a bit more, so it's nice to have it hooked up to one of LG's 38-inch ultra-wide monitors. Now, I featured this monitor on the channel before, and I definitely think it fits in well here. It's got thin bezels, it's ultra wide, which is perfect for extending your desktop for spreadsheets or multiple windows when you're getting work done, but it's also good if you want to do some gaming. And this is why we've got this Xbox Elite controller here on the side. If you don't want to use a keyboard and mouse to game, you have an Xbox controller ready to go. I threw in the Elite controller since it matches the aesthetics of the setup, and cause it's Elite. And since we want to keep things simple and easy here, it's connected to a wireless adapter, so you're dealing with no cables. Sound is coming through these wired Bose speakers, which comes with a subwoofer and even a separate dial to control the volume or to quickly mute your sound. Now, I've been using these speakers for a long time and I think they sound great, but even better, they don't have a large footprint, which is perfect for this setup. Now, the only thing plugged into the laptop, other than that Thunderbolt cable, is the adapter to the Logitech G602 mouse. Now, this mouse is one of my absolute favorites, and I featured it a ton on the channel, and that's because it's easy to use, has a ton of shortcut buttons to make gaming or even working easier, and best of all, it doesn't require a mouse pad, which helps to keep the things on a desk at a minimum. And what's a setup without a decent pair of headphones? And here we have the MDR1000X on an Audiotechnica headphone hanger. But obviously, if you make a similar setup, you could just throw on your favorite pair of headphones and they should fit on this just fine. The hanger is perfect since this desk is pretty small and I wanted to keep this as clutter-free as possible, so it hangs here if I ever need it, out of the way but still accessible. And if you're not digging the laptop under the monitor look, we can always keep it closed and to the side, and thanks to this Logitech K380 keyboard, we won't miss a beat. With this, the setup feels more like a traditional desktop, and since the keyboard is Bluetooth, you don't have to worry about plugging anything in, just pull it out whenever you need it. And of course, you gotta sprinkle a couple of things to make the setup look good, like this lamp and a plant, mostly things that I got from Ikea, but I'll have everything mentioned in this video linked down below in the description, so be sure to check that out if you want to pick anything up. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.